is a Switch 2 was reportedly shown to game developers at Gamescom. Well, let me read how the title says. Switch 2 was reportedly shown to developers at Gamescom. Now, we're going to read along together. Following reports that Nintendo plans to release the successor to the Switch in 2024, news has been emerged that the console was shown to developers behind closed doors at Gamescom convention in Germany in August. UK news hounds Eurogamer and VGC reported that developers were shown tech demos demonstrating the system's capabilities at the show. According to the sources, one of these demos was enhanced version of Switch launch game The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. First of all, that'd be hot if that is the case, because as you know, we're on the Switch, the frame rate is pretty low, but run on PC much higher. Running at a higher frame rate and resolution to the original, there was apparently no suggestion that the game would reissue to the new console. One source that VGC that Nintendo showed Epic's The Matrix Awakenings. Now, if you remember this game, it was shown for the Xbox Series X and S, and it looked pretty damn good, I must admit. Tech demos running on the hardware targeting the new console specs. Crucially, this demo is built on Unreal Engine 5, which is expected to become the industry standard game engine over the next couple of years. This demo is said to run using NVIDIA's DLSS technology, which uses an algorithm to upscale the output resolution of an image, enabling a better performance at higher resolutions. Ray tracing was apparently in effect, and the resulting visuals were comparable to that of a PS5, PlayStation 5, or Xbox Series X, the source said. Yo, I want y'all to understand that these effects and resulting visuals were comparable to a PS5 and an Xbox Series X. Wow. Now, granted, this is upscaling. We had already talked about this before, but the fact they can even keep up is just amazing. I mean, you got to say hats off to them. I'm excited to see it, and 2024 is shaping up to be something great. The timing of the demos lines up with what is currently known about Nintendo's plans for the console, currently known as the Switch 2, not Switch Pro, but Switch 2. Recent reports said that key development partners already have development kits, and that Nintendo is targeting a late 2024 launch for the machine. Although Eurogamer said it had heard that Nintendo is keen to launch the system sooner if possible. In short, it's likely that not that far away, but Nintendo has said a little on the record beyond saying it does not expect to launch new hardware before April 2024. And executives remain tight-lipped when IGN asked Nintendo America President Doug Bowser to pinpoint where they are currently in the Switch's life cycle. He replied, "We are where you said we were." And I'll leave it at that. Smart reply. Nothing to talk about there. IGN journalists had noted the Switch is 7 years old, and Bowser replied, "I stopped counting years ago." Now that's pretty funny. Any further details on the new console remain thin on the ground, but it is said to support cartridge games and be playable as a portable device just as a Switch. It's not known if it will offer backwards compatibility. Now that was going to be my thing, folks. Will it have backwards compatibility? For that, I'm going to say it's both sides of the fence. If it doesn't, a lot of y'all going to be mad. If it does, that would be great, and I think they'd be good for a lot of people. But the next question is, with new hardware comparable, aka to the PS5, the Xbox Series X, man, I don't know. Now again, of course it would be good due to the fact that it'd be good for everybody playing your games that you like and love, again in a much better system, maybe upscale to 4K, a better long, I take 1440, whatever one hooked up to a TV or something else, that would be great. Handheld, I don't see that because the battery life would just be dead, so that's just not physically possible. Well, I won't say possible, but not to have good battery life. Now, I think the biggest thing we all got to take away from this is, in the comment section, let me below. Are you down with backwards compatibility? If they don't have backwards compatibility, will you still buy a new Switch? That's the biggest question. Will you still buy a Switch 2 without backwards compatibility?